Hi everyone, Dr. Jeff here, coming to you from Kelowna. It's been sort of a wet day here with finally stopped raining a little bit and the sun came out. I just had an interaction with one of my kids that led me to this week's Make a Difference segment. Today I want to talk a little bit about the relationship of posture to cell phone use. Had a very busy week in the office this week after being away in Ontario visiting my son Trevor, and we had a number of new patients in that were kids, school-age kids. And one of the most common things I hear, from mom is that, Johnny maybe spends a little bit too much time on his phone or on his computer or gaming, and, as a result, his posture's really, really bad. And though there is some truth to that, that is really not the primary cause. So that's sort of good news for a lot of you kids that maybe use your cell phones too much. The primary cause of that forward head shift is due to some kind of a stress pattern that the body is compensating to. Remember, there are three kinds of stress: physical stress, chemical stress, and mental emotional stress. And all of the new research and the experts are saying that 80% of what goes wrong with our bodies as we age and as we grow has to do with mental emotional stress that's converted into some sort of physical pattern that the body can't quite cope with at that point in time. So when you add all these stresses together and that forward head shifts, now there's a problem that develops there. And as the head shifts forward, gravity of course pulls and it gets heavier and heavier. So of course a little bit too much time on the cell phone or gaming might contribute to that, but it's not the primary cause. The primary cause is that stored tension pattern. So a very important thing to do is check your kid's posture. We have a free posture test that you can get from our Facebook page. Download it and check it on your family, check it on your kids. Call and ask us questions about it. Certainly we can connect you wherever you live with a doctor who is trained to identify these kinds of spinal tension patterns and help treat them in such a way that they can be released to improve the health of that spine and that function of that nerve system, which of course if that nerve system is functioning more effectively, it's going to help every single aspect of your whole body. So let's get those kids checked, let's get those adults checked and make sure that posture is where it's supposed to be. And maybe not so hard, don't worry so much about the cell phone use, but it's always a good idea to put the cell phones down and have some real conversations. So once again, please share these segments. The more people that we can reach, the more we can make a difference. Send them to people who they might be appropriate for and post your questions on the Facebook page, and either myself or my awesome assistant Jen will be happy to answer them for you. Thanks for taking a minute to listen to this week's Make a Difference segment, and we'll see you in a week or so. Bye for now.